For decades, Alan Jackson stood on stage and made audiences feel as though each song was a personal memory. His baritone carried the heartbeat of small towns, country roads, and the ordinary lives of hardworking Americans. From summer radios to long family drives, his music became intertwined with everyday experiences. Yet behind the calm, steady presence was a life shaped by struggle, perseverance, and devotion. His story is more than fame. It is one of endurance, resilience, and unwavering love for both music and family. Through personal trials, heartbreak, and health challenges, Alan remained committed to his art, showing that true success is measured not just by awards, but by integrity, honesty, and the ability to connect deeply with listeners. His journey is a testament to the power of faith, family, and authenticity. Roots in a modest beginning. Alan Eugene Jackson was born on October 17, 1958, in Newnan, Georgia. He had five children in a humble home. His parents, Ruth and Eugene, raised their family in a space that had once served as his grandfather's tool shed. The home resonated with the rhythm of hard work. Metal tools clanging, engine parts being repaired, and the daily routines of a working-class life. His father, a mechanic at a Ford assembly plant, and his mother, who ran the school cafeteria, instilled in him a sense of discipline, faith, and humility. These early experiences grounded Alan, giving him a strong sense of values that would shape his music. Even before he understood songwriting, he learned to appreciate life's small joys, the power of hard work, and the beauty of storytelling through daily experiences. Those formative years became the foundation of a career rooted in honesty and heart. Discovering the power of song. Alan's love for music began with gospel hymns sung at church, where the harmonies carried both emotion and storytelling. These early experiences introduced him to the idea that music could convey deep human experience. As a teenager, he discovered country legends such as Hank Williams Jr. and John Anderson, realizing for the first time that songs could reflect real-life struggles and triumphs. When his parents bought him a $50 guitar at age 16, Alan found his first tool for creative expression. Just a year later, he took the stage in a high school production, unknowingly stepping into a lifelong calling. The combination of gospel influence, country storytelling, and hands-on experience with performing laid the groundwork for a career that would resonate with authenticity and emotional truth. Music became a lens through which he understood the world and his place in it. Chasing a dream the hard way. After high school, Alan worked a series of labor-intensive jobs while pursuing music in his spare time. He formed a band called Dixie Steel and played small clubs throughout Georgia, hauling equipment, setting up stages, and often performing for little or no pay. These early nights were long and exhausting, but they reinforced his dedication. Alan wasn't seeking fame, he was seeking purpose. Music represented both escape and self-expression, a way to transcend a predetermined path. His perseverance through uncertainty demonstrated his commitment to his craft and his belief that talent, combined with hard work, would eventually open doors. Those years of struggle shaped his work ethic, reinforced his humility, and prepared him for the challenges of Nashville and the broader music industry. The sacrifices made early on became the backbone of a career built to last. Nashville and the leap of faith. In 1985, Alan and Denise moved to Nashville, seeking opportunity and hope. Life in the city was far from glamorous. They lived in a small apartment and counted every dollar. Alan worked in a television network mailroom while performing music at night, and Denise worked as a flight attendant to help support them. Those years tested patience, resilience, and faith in a dream that often seemed distant. They endured long hours, minimal financial security, and uncertainty. Yet, neither wavered in their belief that music would provide a way forward. These challenges reinforced their partnership and strengthened Alan's determination to succeed. Nashville represented possibility, but it also demanded sacrifice. Every obstacle became a lesson in perseverance, shaping Allen's understanding that success required endurance, commitment, and unwavering belief in one's purpose. A chance encounter that changed everything. Fate intervened when Denise met country legend Glen Campbell during a flight. She shared stories of Allen's music, and Campbell listened attentively. He gave her his business card and encouraged Allen to make contact, a simple gesture that would open doors to a recording contract and national recognition. Allen later reflected that this single encounter altered the trajectory of his life. It reinforced the idea that success often depends on perseverance and the willingness to seize unexpected opportunities. This moment exemplified how preparation, talent, and timing converge, creating breakthroughs when least expected. Allen's journey was no longer just about struggle. It was about the possibility of fulfillment, validation, and a career that would allow him to share his authentic voice with millions of listeners nationwide. A song that spoke for a nation. In the wake of September 11, 2001, Allen woke one morning with words already forming in his mind. By day's end, he had written, "Where were you when the world stopped turning?" A song both simple and profound. Its unadorned lyrics conveyed grief, reflection, and shared humanity. When performed live, it silenced audiences, resonating nationwide. Awards and accolades followed, but the song's true impact lay in its ability to articulate collective emotion without spectacle. It was a moment when music transcended entertainment, serving instead as a vehicle for healing and connection. Allen's gift was to create songs that spoke for others, reflecting honesty, empathy, and shared experience. In that moment, he demonstrated how country music could capture both personal and national truths when fame tested love. As Allen's career intensified, constant touring and public scrutiny strained his marriage. Fame brought temptation and distance, leading to mistakes that deeply hurt Denise. The resulting separation created profound emotional turmoil, highlighting the fragility of relationships under pressure. Denise's experience of losing her sense of self during this time reflected the human cost of success. These trials tested not only personal bonds, but also Allen's character, forcing him to confront accountability, regret, and the consequences of his choices. The experience underscored the reality that love and career must be balanced with care, reflection, and intentionality. The hardships ultimately became a turning point, shaping both his marriage and the depth of his later artistic expression. Choosing forgiveness over finality. Rather than ending their marriage, Denise chose forgiveness, a courageous act rooted in faith and reflection. Allen, burdened by regret, committed to rebuilding trust through honesty and effort. The process was neither immediate nor easy, but it demonstrated resilience and dedication. Their reconciliation became a model of accountability, grace, and enduring love. Through shared commitment, the couple rediscovered partnership, communication, and empathy, ultimately strengthening their bond. This period of healing reinforced Allen's understanding that personal growth and forgiveness are essential to both relationships and life. Their story became a testament to the power of confronting failure, embracing vulnerability, and choosing restoration over abandonment, illustrating the human capacity for redemption. A farewell, not an ending. When Allen announced a farewell tour, he framed it as celebration rather than loss. Each performance honored decades of music, memories, and gratitude, offering audiences a chance to connect with a legacy that had become personal to millions. The tour also supported research and awareness, reflecting his commitment to giving back. Through these performances, Allen reminded fans that his work was not merely about entertainment, but about shared history, emotion, and community. The farewell was not an end, but a culmination, a recognition of a life and career lived fully, authentically, and in service of others. It exemplified gratitude, humility, and a life devoted to meaningful expression through music. A legacy rooted in honesty. Alan Jackson's legacy lies in his ability to capture everyday life with sincerity. He remained committed to traditional country music, embracing vulnerability and resisting fleeting trends. His career demonstrates the power of truth in art, showing that music rooted in real-life experiences resonates across generations. Alan stood firm through challenges, remaining humble, faithful, and emotionally open. His songs reflect love, loss, perseverance, and faith, providing a mirror to listeners' own lives. His enduring influence comes not from spectacle or celebrity, but from his consistent authenticity. Generations remember him for capturing what it means to live a grounded, honest life, proving that music anchored in reality and heart never loses its impact or relevance. The man behind the music, Alan has never claimed perfection. He has openly shared mistakes, lessons, and the journey toward forgiveness. That transparency connects deeply with audiences, revealing a man who embraces growth and accountability. His life reminds us that strength comes not from absence of struggle, but from facing challenges with integrity, love, and humility. The combination of personal resilience, dedication to craft, and loyalty to family paints a portrait of a man whose story extends beyond music. Alan's example underscores that character, commitment, and emotional truth are as important as talent. Fans and peers alike admire him not only for his artistry, but for the authenticity and honesty that permeate both his music and his life. When the music finally fades, eventually the stage lights will dim for Alan Jackson, yet his music will endure, playing in homes, cars, and quiet moments across America. His voice, understated yet powerful, remains woven into the fabric of countless lives, remembered not for volume or flash, but for honesty and connection. The songs he created will continue to evoke memory, reflection, and emotion, carrying forward his story even as public performances end. Alan's work exemplifies how art grounded in truth transcends time, offering comfort, inspiration, and shared experience. Though the curtain will fall, the emotional resonance of his music ensures that his legacy remains alive, meaningful, and profoundly human. An enduring song. Alan Jackson embodies the spirit of country music. His decades-long career reflects devotion, authenticity, and resilience. Through love, loss, health struggles, and professional pressures, he maintained integrity and connection to his audience. His music demonstrates that truth, humility, and emotional honesty outlast trends and fame. As his voice continues to echo through generations, it carries a life lesson. The greatest accomplishments lie in perseverance, character, and love. Alan's story reminds us that enduring success is not measured solely by accolades, but by the lives touched, memories created, and emotions shared. His journey is a testament to a life lived with honesty, resilience, and unwavering devotion to both music and family. In every note, he leaves a piece of himself, ensuring that even as the final song fades, the impact of his life and artistry remains timeless.